In this episode, we're going to show you how to create a Star Wars themed floating shelf in honor of Star Wars Day. This project features the slotted insert shelf from Osborne, part 8917. Stay tuned and we'll be right back. The slotted insert shelf from Osborne is going to come with everything you need to create your own DIY floating shelves. This is going to be a 24-inch by 8-inch shelf. To get started with this project, I want to first just add a small chamfer on the top edges of my shelf. I think this simple edge detail is going to match the theme of the shelf very well, and it's also going to match the acrylic display box that I'll show you in just a little bit. Once we have our edge detail added to the top edge, we can go ahead and start sanding this to 220 grit. This is going to be a good surface for painting. We are going to be painting this shelf black to tie in with that Star Wars theme. So let's go ahead and get these sanded down. The last thing I want to do for my shelf before painting is take some sandpaper to the bottom edge. This is a great way to soften up the edges without losing the sharpness of those lines. For this project, we chose to go with a black paint to keep with that Star Wars theme. We chose a semi-gloss paint, which is going to match with our wall and have a nice sheen to it. For smaller projects like this, a foam brush will give you great results while minimizing those brush strokes in the final finish. I'll start out with a nice even coat, and then once everything is mostly dry, we can apply our second and final coat. This should give us great coverage and give us that really dark look that we're going for. To install this shelf, we need to first measure the wall that we're installing on. After that, we can figure out how high we want our shelf to sit on our wall and go ahead and just make a slight reference mark. Next, we need to mark the center point on our wall using the measurement we took earlier, and then we can find the center point on our shelf insert. Now that we have our center points, we can check the pre-installed level on the slotted insert and then pre-drill for our screws on the wall. It's recommended to attach into a stud when installing this shelf. However, if you're unable to, you can also use wall anchors. Just be mindful of the weight that will be supported by your shelf. Once our insert is attached to the wall, we can slide on the main box and secure the two pieces together using the pre-installed holes on the bottom of the shelf. As you can see, this is a nice seamless floating shelf kit. It's very easy to install and is available in multiple wood types depending on your project preferences. Thanks for joining us for a special episode of Builder Studio. If you're interested in learning more about the slotted insert shelf from Osborne, you can check out the links below. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. We'll see you next time in the Builder Studio.